Hello, welcome back to my channel. Recently I'm quite fun playing with a form. If you watch my previous video, you'll see that there are two videos about me creating a model using micromodal JavaScript. And now I'm gonna try to create a form using contact form 7 and then save the form field into my custom post type, and I'm gonna use ACF to store the field. So this is my model, and first I think the button should have a pointer cursor, so I'm gonna maybe let's add some CSS class here. I'm gonna create a comment so I will not forget. So by the default the button is clickable, right? And something clickable should have a pointer. See, the default button of the bricks builder will not have a cursor pointer unless you add a link into that button. So let's see, we have the brxe button class name, and it will apply to each button we created, and I'm gonna use this. And let's add a cursor pointer. Where's pointer? Okay, here. Now I have a cursor when I hover to the button. Yeah, that's cool. And let's edit with bricks. And while we waiting the builder to load, let's create a contact form. Oops, why? Why? I think I should add here. I don't know, maybe there is error or something, but let's I'm gonna create a simple booking form, and let's delete this, and I'm gonna create a container wrapper, div class form container, and then I'm gonna add some class again to group the field from group. And for each field I'm gonna wrap it by using a div with class name of form field. Oh, why? Yeah. Now add field. Yeah. Okay, div, and then div. Okay, and now let's add some first name field. First name from first name. Yeah, I think this should be like here. From first name. From first name. Yeah, I think this is good. default value, first name, okay, ID, I'm gonna leave it at leave, but in case I need some classes for a specific field, let's copy this and use this as its class name. Okay, and for second field, I think I'm gonna copy and paste it from last name. I'm gonna change the first to the last name, from last name placeholder last name. Okay, now I'm gonna make this field half width. This is 50% width, and this is the 50% width, so there will be a 2 column in one row, and I'm gonna create maybe using CSS grid. And so let's add a form grid 2, and class, oops, I think let's copy this, and I'm gonna make just one column for email, so I'm gonna keep it like this, email, from email, the default value is email, and yeah, something like this. Okay, and this group, there is missing closing wrapper, 1, 2, okay, and then the third form group, I need to close the div here, form group, okay, here. Let's delete this and add some date. I think I forget to check the file, the required file. Okay, form date, default value, date, booking date, min, I think it's, let's, wait, yeah, ID, okay, I'm changing this to this, booking date, and then we're gonna add a time field, but since there is no default field for a time, I'm gonna use maybe drop down menu, form time option, insert blank item is the first option. One option for lines, let's say I'm gonna start it with 7 a.m, 8 a.m, 9 a.m, 10 a.m, oops, a.m, then 12, 1 p.m, 2 p.m, 3 p.m, why 4 p.m, and then last for 5 p.m, assuming that the available time is from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. So let's insert tag, and okay, from container, Now let's create a grid from field, yeah, from group, okay. And then from container grid, forget. Oh yeah, let's create another. Nah, I think I'm gonna paste it since I have make it for faster videos. From this, yeah, I think. Okay, so I made a div class form group, and then inside that I have a button class to close the model by using a data micromodal close attribute. And then if you ask where I get this attribute, you need to watch my previous video about micromodal JavaScript, and then this is the standard of the button submit form from contact form server. And see, let's save it. Okay, now it doesn't error. So let's copy the short code and put the model. Where is model content form? Here, model content form heading. Okay, and let's create a headline title of book here, book here, and book our service. I don't know what's the English word for creating a headline. We're gonna contact you. So field is from thank you. It's like that. I don't know. Oh, wait, let's leave it at let's leave it like that. And then we're gonna change the short code to our actual contact form 7 short code. Let's save and let's see. Middle one, nice. We have a form, and let's style the form a little bit so it will look like nice. Okay, where is the form container grid? There is something wrong with my markup. Okay, this is field, this right is field, this is field group form 1 1 2, this right, and where which one is wrong? Group div, yeah, nah, it's place from group from field. Okay, this one form group div class form group. And why? Nah, I think I know. Here. Here. This one. Oh my god. I think that's done. Let's see. You know, it's 1 a.m. in my place, and it's quiet here, but the time is so perfect to make a video. But yeah, you know, as we late, our mind is not really focused. Okay, now it's done. We have a form group 1 which consists the first name and last name field. The second form group is only consists of email field, and then the third form group consists the date field and the time, and the last form group, it consists a button clause. Okay, and then the submit button. We're gonna style it a little bit. Let's see, form grid. I'm gonna put a gap. Okay, I'm gonna put a gap to, let's say, display grid and gap maybe 1.6 RAM. Yeah, I think form grid. Okay, but we're gonna create a global class name for grid, so it should be like this. Where is my file? Here. Okay, so all the class name contain grid will have a property of display, and the value is grid. So this class name grid, it will have a property and value display grid, and here we have a form grid true. There is a class name grid in the middle, in the middle of this class name. So this will too have a property of display, and its value is grid. So it will save our time, so we don't have to write multiple the same property and value of display. See, okay, we have a display grid, and okay, we have a display grid too. So if every class name which consists a grid word, it will retrieve the CSS. Okay, that's good. And let's see the form container. Okay, let's write. I think I'm gonna add a comment first, so I don't forget. Form container display grid, and then we need to add a gap. And since I have created a CSS variable, so I'm gonna just retrieve the value from here, the gap space 16, so it's mean space is 1.6 RAM. Okay, let's reload and see the form container. Here we have display grid with a gap. Okay, that's good. And then form grid 2, and we will make it gap the same, so it should be s space var space 16, and this first name and the last name here, and it will have the same gap, which is 1.6 RAM. Okay, good, that's cool. And then I'm gonna make this first name and last name side by side. So I'm gonna make the form grid 2 two column. If you wanna learn about the CSS grid, I recommend you to watch this video by Kevin Powell. He is really great. And I'm gonna use one of the method he told on the video. So it's repeat out of fit min max using min and using min of grid column. Yeah, using something like this. So just copy it, and what's the class name? Form grid 2. Okay, so I'm gonna change this value, the minimal value of the column grid item to let's see, if you have a 500 pixel, then the column grid column will be one column per row. See, there is 2 row here, and I need to make this column side by side. I'm gonna just change and just reduce the minimal width. Let's say 300 pixel. Okay, now our column is displayed side by side. And let's see, okay, here when the viewport is changed to 169, the column, the grid item width will change to 100%. Okay, and then let's see, I think yeah, from this point it should be one column per one row, but from this maybe a 400, when the pivot is 400, it should be has a 2 column per row. And then I'm gonna just change this to 4000. Since we have, since I want a 2 columns, so it should 400 divided by 2, since I need 2 columns, maybe 200 pixel. Okay, let's see. It's still 1 column. I need lower my min width, since I have a gap and there is a padding on my container, so it will not 200, but maybe around 170 pixel. Nah, it's still change to 105. Okay. Okay, this is what I want. Okay, yeah, I think this looking good. So let's use a 100 pixel value and then change our CSS. Okay, that's cool. I think we have done with the customization. Yeah, and now let's test the form, and let's send message. Oh, oops, this should be email. Okay, but where it goes wrong? I think it should display the form notification, the the container with the image and heading and text for confirmation, but it's not working. Why? Let's see. Here I need to change my form ID, since my form ID is 4044. I'm gonna change this, and let's see. Okay, let's just put okay, and let's test. This is good. Okay, that's cool. And now the next step is I'm gonna use a plugin to save the form into my custom post type. But first, let's create a custom post type. I'm gonna name it booking. Okay, and I just leave the default. Yeah, now I have a custom post type booking. Okay, so let's just move the previous post from trash, and let's add a field group, and I'm gonna match it with my custom field. So a form booking detail CPT post type is equal to booking. Now we have a first name. Oops, why freeze? First name. Okay, add a form first name, and let's duplicate it. Change to the last name. Form last name. I should use a lowercase for all character. Form last name and email. Yeah, we have email here. Email form email. Yeah, and then let's create a custom field for a date. Let's see, we have a date here, date picker. Yeah, I'm gonna use date picker here, and match this. We should match this format with contact form 7 field format. So it's mon day year. It's man. It's not mon. Why man? Here it's mon. Nah, mon day year. Mon day year. Mon day year. Is that right? Mon day year. Okay, good. And we have here. we should choose this instead. Monday. Yeah, okay, good. And let's add a booking date. Form booking date, and we add the last custom field. It is a time. Booking time. Form booking time. and change it to select. Yeah, select maybe. No, we use a time picker here, I think, and we're gonna use we have a PM, IM, and how the format. Okay, here use AM, PM, AM, PM. I think we should use this AM and PM, PM, PM. Okay, that's cool. And let's publish. Alright, let's see our contact form. And okay, and I think I need to remove this field, the editor and the feature image, and hide on screen, feature image, the content editor. Okay, just update. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's cool. Booking date, booking time. Okay, now I'm gonna use the plugin to save the contact form 7 into custom post type by using post my CF7 form. And after I activate it, there will be an additional tab on the contact form. So let's edit booking form, and here we have an additional tab, form to post. Okay, just click it, and post type, use existing post and choose the booking. And then the post title, we're gonna use the post title to first name, post content, leave it. And here, map from field to post meta field. Just click the plus icon and select the field and select the form field. So this is our form field, and this is our custom form field. Then if you click the icon, and it will automatically select the custom field. Okay, we have a name, first name, last name, email, date, and time. Okay, that's good. And let's save. Okay, I think it's done. I need to check draft and make it live, so it's mean that activate. And let's see, let's test it. Click the model one. Oops. Okay, the first name is Ivan, last name is email. I'm gonna use this email, and the date is we need to disable past date. Let's see, like a 22 September, and let's choose 10 a.m. and let's see our booking first. See, we don't have any post. And let's send message. Okay, we have successfully sent the contact form. And then let's reload this. Okay, we have a new post in a custom post type booking, which submitted from the form. Okay, we have Ivan, we have a first name, Nugraha. Yeah, why this not working? Why? Okay, after a while, I know the problem, which is I have two custom field. The first is a form, a date, and form a booking date, and I just picked the wrong a custom field, and now I have working of mapping form to the custom field. And let's see how it's working. Okay, let's say test 1. Say 1. I'm gonna pick 22 September, and I'm gonna choose 3 p.m. and let's send message, and let's reload. Okay, now we have a test post which 22 September and 3 p.m. and that's working. And once again, what should I do now? Yeah, maybe in the video I'm gonna try to clear when the micro modal is closed, and it should clear all the value, the option, the field that we have selected. Yeah, it's now it's already, I think it's already clear because the default is, yeah, it's 7 a.m. Yeah, but I think we should remove it remove this notice, and maybe I'm gonna add some and I'm gonna add some column here so we can see the first name, the last name on the column here, and the booking date and the booking time. And maybe I'm gonna make modify the confirmation, so it should be something like this. Oops. So when I submit the message, it will get the value from this field and then display it on this notification, a thank you notification. It will be something like, thank you, your message has been received by us, we will contact you ASAP, and please check the email here, or maybe something like we have sent the confirmation email to your email here, or this may be this is your detail of booking, like the date, the time, the name, and the email here. But I will do it on the next video, and thank you for watching. There are a lot of problem while I'm making this video, and maybe I explain something wrong. Please correct me if I did that. Thank you for watching, and happy coding.